today is arm day. I don't know where I got it in my head today was going to be leg day, but today is arm day. So I'm going to do probably a little bit different today. So I think I'm just going to do biceps and then triceps. And then I'm going to do cardio and then sauna and then get out and go eat a lot of protein. Try to. But so the one thing I'm seeing is a lot of people, if you have, I 100% believe you should be doing your weight loss in phases. If you have a lot of weight to lose, like if you got, I'm talking about you got over like 80 pounds of fat to lose, right? So I would prefer people to do it in phases like I did it. I think looking back now, I think I did it the right, correct way. And I worried about just hitting the gym consistently and then gradually dropping from 350 to 300. And then it was like, and then from there, that's when I started like tracking. I didn't have to really track my calories and macros because I only tracked my protein until I got to about 280 pounds. And that's when I had to start like kind of really tracking my calories. But other than that, from 350 to 280, the only thing I was tracking was my protein. I was like, I'm going to be making sure I get this much protein in a day. And I think just that alone just filled me up and kept me in a deficit throughout that weight. But this is why I think you should do it in phases like I did it. So I did it in phases where then when I was 280, I didn't really worry about losing more fat. I just kept on working out hard and just eating a lot of protein. And then I went into a deficit, and then I went from 280 to like 250, 240, and then from there I took a break again. So every time I took a break, so I took like a maintenance to kind of like a little bit of a bulking break, and honestly, so like from 350 to 300, I remember taking a slight break. I think I only took like 2 or 3 months off the cut and went into like a kind of a main gaining phase, and then I went to, and then I dropped, and then when I dropped the weight again from 300 to, I think it was like 240, 250, I took another break. And that one was a little bit longer of a break. So that one was like, I think it was like 6 months or something like that. And then I tried again to start dieting down, and then I went through a lot of health issues. And so I went back on just like kind of a mini bulk and just kind of, because I dropped down, I think it was like to 230 if I remember right, or 220, something like that, 230, and then all of a sudden I went back up to 250, and then and then I was 248 when we started this cut, and now I'm 210. So I went in through phases like that, and I honestly think that was the best way of doing it to make it sustainable, but to not make it as harmful on your body. Because like I'm telling you guys, like when I finally just took those little couple breaks of like having some just maintenance days or refeed days, I felt so much better. I was able to sleep better. My gym performance was better. When you're just in a cut, in a deficit for too long, it just starts throwing off your hormones. It just starts throwing so many things off that I think you're better off doing it in phases. And we're getting to that point again where I need to take a break from cutting. But I'm going to really try to push it hard and just, like I said, lose the last like 20 pounds that we have to lose, and just get it done and over with. And once we get that done and over with, then we can go on to the main gaining and the bulking phase, right? The lean bulk. No dirty bulk, and I'm not going to dirty bulk. I might still have some of those sweet treats and stuff like here and there, but I'm not going to go absolute crazy because I don't want to put on a lot of unnecessary body fat. So doing it in phases like that, I honestly think is the best way to do it. And so when people when people ask me like, oh, what do you recommend? I recommend doing it in phases like that, 100%. It's just more sustainable. Things that I've seen people do, and I've done it in the past, is where they'll lose a lot of weight. They're so locked in, going really hard, and then all of a sudden they'll gain it all back because they went too restrictive. And you don't want to go, you want to start looking at your food more of like, instead of restricting, add to it. So like this morning, or like for example, right, so if you want a cheeseburger and fries, have a cheeseburger and fries, but get 90% higher ground beef, get fat-free cheese or sliced cheeses that are only like 30 calories, get you keto buns, right? We're adding to it, and we're taking away like just regular buns. And then you're gonna add better protein source and like all that stuff, right? So leaner protein instead of fattier. And then you're gonna get frozen fries that you can throw in your air fryer. So it's like stuff like that is gonna make you more successful in your weight loss journey, eating stuff like that. Today, this morning, like I was like, oh man, I'm really hungry. So I had a sweet potato, and I opened it up and I layered my ground beef in that sweet potato, and then fat cheese on top, and then Greek yogurt on top. It was so freaking good. But stuff like that is going to really help you keep fuller as well. But I'm going to go in there. I don't know if I'm going to grab like a little C-Bum pre-workout or if I'm just going to grab a energy drink. I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. So we might not start arms for like 30 minutes because I got to go in there, and if I get a little pre-workout drink, I got to let it hit before we get started. But yeah, so let's just go in there and get started. Maybe we'll do some core as well. Maybe we'll hit core as well. And then, I don't know, they close at 8. It's 5:30. So I think that should give us enough time to hit the lift, do our cardio, and all that stuff as well. So we'll see how it goes because I don't want to rush. But I'll see you guys in there. I don't feel like taking my shirt off, so we'll just do a little pump check like this. Oh, pretty good freaking workout, actually. I felt a little bit stronger today. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel a little bit stronger. Maybe I should have took the shirt off. Oh well. Pretty freaking good pump. What do you guys think? I was able to do the 50s, and I haven't been able to do the 50s for a while, so I felt a little bit stronger today. Let me get in this. It took me about 38 minutes. But now I'm just gonna go and do my cardio, then hit the sauna. I feel pretty good. We'll see how it goes in the next couple of weeks, keeping my calories low though. And I'm only doing 30 minutes of cardio right now and getting 7,000 steps in. So hopefully it doesn't sacrifice my sleep too much, because that's what I need. I need sleep just to help recover the muscles. Like, I don't think people understand, like, sleep is so important that if you don't sleep very well, you won't even grow that, like, your muscles won't even grow. Hardly. Like, you need sleep. So just try to get that sleep best as you can. Try to recover best you can, and just stay locked in. So, because this is, like, looking at this is freaking awesome. Like, I'm so much more leaner. Like I think I kept the muscle mass on. What do you think, Megan? Like I kept the muscle mass on,
Yeah.
but I'm more leaned out, more defined, and like it's just crazy. So it's crazy, but just keep working at it, keep lifting hard, train hard, sleep hard, and then the results will come. So I'll see you guys tomorrow actually tomorrow is leg day. So we'll be doing legs tomorrow, probably morning, right? Probably hit them in the morning. Unless we do an Anytime Fitness later lift, but I think rather get here early and hit them in the morning, first thing in the morning. So I'll see you guys here first thing in the morning for leg day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.